My name is Archbishop Thabo Makoba, chairperson of the Anglican Environment Network. I just want to congratulate, first and foremost, the mass rally in the United Kingdom, and also greet the people meeting at St. Margaret's to reflect on climate change. But above all, greet all Anglicans, people of faith and no faith. Climate change is a reality. Let me share the story from my own context really briefly. In northern Namibia, the drought is so severe that the government has told people to sell their only wealth, their cattle. Stories are told by people that are saying the grass is dead, the maize has dried up. Families weep as they return from the Namibian market where they hope to get some money from selling their cattle with a few Namibian dollars. In the east of my province, in Mozambique, for example, they have suffered the most extraordinary floods, and now there are waterborne diseases affecting the most vulnerable, and the malaria is bound to increase. And so at Anglican communion level, I've also heard recently at the Eco Bishops Conference, the Bishop of the Philippines saying a little child asked the Pope, why is this happening to children? And indeed, the question is not how is climate change happening, the question is why is it happening? And in answering the question of why, I think we are saying at the heart of climate change, it is not the finance nor the politics, but it is the moral, the spiritual, or put it differently, it is the face of a human being from the poorest, the poor conditions, suffering. And so the moral question that we need to ask, and as I encourage you to continue dealing with climate change, and as we celebrate the Pope's involvement in his message, is, and I'm going to translate it in Sikosa, have compassion. But in Sikosa, compassion is wasikwa yimfesa. He was cut by compassion. So let us be cut by compassion as we listen to the voices of those that are affected by the reality of climate change. So on your way to Paris, encourage your leaders to be bold, encourage your leaders to have ways that cut climate increase way below 2, a protocol that is morally and legally binding, and a protocol that is fair and just. I know my eyes were just